Okay, so I'm starting my work on my next book, One in Five, Destroying Stigma with Statistics, and I'm going deep on the research. What you can see here is basically all of the different stuff that I've been looking at and will make my way through. The idea of the book is to show the reality of mental illness in terms of the actual numbers, the number of people suffering, the number of people that will suffer, and the economic and social impact of that. Now, that all sounds relatively glib and boring and that sort of stuff. So the way I'm going to present this will be very, very, very simple. I'm going to take all of this data that I've looked at and summarize it in basically a sentence. For example, 1 in 5 people are currently suffering from a mental illness. And then I'll give a little bit more information on the opposite page, along with a reference so that people can check it out and look deeper. So the idea is that what the end product will be a very simple explanation of the reality of mental illness. This is what it's actually like. This is what the most recent data actually says. Now, given that I'm in Australia, it will be Australian-based data, but the reality is that a lot of Western world's data is very similar. So if you're from America or the UK or Canada or anywhere else that's sort of the Western world, you'll find that the data is relatively similar. Yeah, it's a little quick peruse suggests that mental illness, well, I knew this to be true, but it's sort of solidifying just how much of a problem it is and how much of an issue suicide is, and the economic cost is actually ridiculous. So I'll keep you updated as I go making this book. But yeah, I think it will serve as a talking point for people about the reality of mental illness and hopefully help to break down some of the stigma. As the title suggests, 1 in 5, destroying stigma with statistics. So I don't know, let's see. Hopefully I don't get too bogged down with the craziness of looking up data. It's bringing back haunting memories of my uni experience. So salute to everyone that's making their way through uni right now, because I'm right back in that mental state.